Okay, so as you guys know from watching the show, or if you haven't watched the show, I'm going to tell you so you'll know, just like everybody else, we really, really like to cook outdoors. And when we're cooking outdoors, typically we like to cook on grills. So I think it's fitting that we do the intro to our second season with a grill that I actually built by hand. When I moved to this neighborhood a few years ago, or a number of years ago, our local's homeowners park, I actually had these bricks and I constructed a custom-made outdoor grilling area, equipped with a cleaning station and grates that you could level or raise or lower to control the fire. Grilling outside gives a particular feel to your food. It always lends itself, I think, to a little bit more of a light-hearted preparing a meal and enjoying yourself. So as you'll see, we do a lot of cooking on grills, different types of grills. I didn't build this alone. I had never actually done stone and mortar work. I had some people and some friends in the neighborhood that gave me a hand. But this is something that will be passed on for people to come. And I hope that at some point we're going to do actually a little bit of cooking on this grill with you guys and share some of my charcoal type grilling techniques. Speaking of grilling, here's a few clips that I personally like when it comes to being outside and being by the grill. What the heck? I'm salivating. I'm going in. I cannot be held back anymore. Wow. Wait till you try this. The flavors will knock your socks off. God, that is outstanding. Surprise. Pickled garlic. Wonderful. That is so good, I can't even describe it anymore. All right, well, guess what? We're back and we're going to do a time-honored classic, but we're going to do it Key's Kitchen style. What we're going to do is beer-fingered fish battered. And you may say, what's that? I know about beer battered fish fingers. Well, this is just like that, only it's more fun. And then lay your pineapple on. Close. And this is almost like a tempura batter. Because we've got cast iron, because we have a good hot oil here, we don't have to worry so much about overloading our pan. We can put a fair amount of pieces in here and it's still going to retain our heat. From my hot grill rack, and you'll notice I have this over top of where my oil pan is. So when that fish drips its grease and renders the fat out of there, it's going to render back into my pan and not have any flare-up. Grab yourself a piece of fish, wrap it in one of those. Don't be afraid to put a piece of oregano on it. We're going in, baby. Can you see it? You won't get better flavors than that. That fish is perfectly cooked. Okay, so I've got our scallops. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to test this pan and we're going to see if this is hot enough to sear our scallops. We want a nice hot pan. You think that's hot? When your scallop dances, when your scallop actually jumps up in the air and dances, then that's a hot pan. I'm not sure if you're getting that, but that was a dancing scallop. So let's see if we can make a couple of these guys dance. You've never seen anything like that before, have you? Pardon me while I wipe a smoky tear from my eye. Oh, grilling outside in the Keys kitchen is a wonderful thing. Sometimes it's so wonderful I just gotta shed a tear. I'm glad you guys are here to shed a tear with me, because this chicken is gonna be so delicious that we all might have a cry after we have our first bite. Dancing Chicken's doing. Take a peek underneath. Oh yeah, great colors. Can you see that, my friends? Looks juicy and tasty to me. Start with our butter in the pan, and it's gonna smoke immediately. The next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna season that. The next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna garlic it. All right? Now, shrimp. Be careful, my friends, this pan is hot. Those shells are instantly getting cooked as soon as they touch that cast iron. They're going to have a wonderful, rich flavor that they add to the shrimp. We're going to peel those out. But what we're looking for is a hard sear on these shrimp. I'm putting these key limes into the pan. I want those flavors in there. Okay? Now I'm going to do my cilantro in 2 batches. I'm going to do a spritz now. This is nice and fresh. Leave it large. Just bruise it. When I mean bruise it, tear it up and kind of squeeze it. We're going to do some of that now. We're going to give everything a toss, and then we're going to hit it with our dark beer. Okay, in she goes. Oh man. Can you feel the love? Because I can feel it. Oh, goodness. Get some color, make sure your pan's hot. You want to get all those flavors on that swordfish. Woo! He's fresh, he's still jumping. Woohoo! Oh, little piggy. Has this pig contracted the swine flu, Herr Doctor?
It did.
We have to take his temperature to make sure that he's not running a fever.
Well, we actually seasoned it with buck naked seasoning.
Oh, excellent.
2nd year in a row.
I got to get a close-up of his hiney.
You're right ahead.
Look at that. Indirect heat. Happy Halloween 2010. Frankenstein's rocking out. We got a little something on the big green egg. And a plume of smoke arises some chicken. See, I got that grill pretty well covered up. Coconut smoked mullet. I guess this is something that was pretty commonly done down in the Keys quite a while ago.